Pay £18 billion for the privilege. That's what they told us. But Mr. Speaker, here's the real panic. It's not in the halls of Westminster. It's in the waiting rooms of the NHS, where people are desperate for help. And now Nigel Farage has dropped a political bombshell that could shake the image of Sir Keir Starmer to its core. Welcome to Back Britain Unfold. Farage claims he's seen what Starmer is like when the TV lights go dark. And it's nothing like the man you've been shown. This isn't just another petty Westminster squabble. This feels like one of those rare moments when the mask slips, and for a few seconds you glimpse the real politics, the kind that normally stays locked behind closed doors. Here's how it happened. Earlier this week, during a major public event, Starmer was in full performance mode, polished, scripted, perfectly on message. But when the cameras cut, the microphones were being unclipped, and the room thought the public eye had moved on. Farage says Starmer changed. Gone was the careful statesman. In his place, someone blunt, calculating, and unguarded. Farage didn't sit on it. Within hours, he went live on his platform, hinting at what he'd seen. "You wouldn't believe the difference between Starmer on camera and Starmer backstage," he said. "It's like two different people." Now, politicians adjusting their tone once the cameras are off is nothing new. But according to Farage, this wasn't just a stray remark. It was a revealing moment, a glimpse into the private strategies and frustrations Starmer keeps hidden from the public. Farage alleges that Starmer made sharp, unapologetic comments about certain policies. Comments that, if made publicly, could have set off a political firestorm within his own party. And here's the kicker. Farage claims others in the room were left stunned. One insider reportedly told him, if the public heard that, it'd be tomorrow's front-page headline. The fallout was instant. Farage supporters seized on it as proof that political leaders are giving us a performance, not the truth. One social media post read, "This is why we feel disconnected from politics. We're being sold a script." Labour loyalists, meanwhile, dismissed the claims as political theatre. Farage needs headlines, one MP told reporters, and he knows exactly how to get them. But whether you believe Farage or not, the question is unavoidable. How much of what we see from our leaders is genuine, and how much is pure stagecraft? For Starmer, whose political brand is built on stability and credibility, the idea of a private Starmer with a different face could be dangerous. This isn't coming out of nowhere. For over a year, quiet whispers in Westminster have painted Starmer as far more pragmatic, even ruthless, in private than his public image suggests. That's not necessarily scandalous. Every leader tailors their message to the room. But when someone like Farage throws a spotlight on it, those whispers turn into headlines. Analysts are already speculating on where this leads. If Farage's account gains traction, journalists may start digging harder into what Starmer says behind closed doors, and whether those words match his promises to the public. And if other insiders decide to speak up, Starmer could find himself battling a narrative he can't control. The public reaction? Mixed, but buzzing. Hashtags tied to the story trended within hours. Some demanded Starmer come clean, others mocked Farage as a political gossip monger. One viral tweet summed it up. Farage leaking off-camera moments is like reality TV producers releasing the unseen footage. You can't help but watch, even if it's petty. So where does this leave us? On one side, Farage has pulled the national conversation onto his turf, and that's a win in politics. On the other, Starmer now has a decision. Ignore it and hope it dies down, or address it and risk giving the story even more oxygen. And all of this is happening in a climate where trust in politics is hanging by a thread. Every slip, every hint that leaders talk one way in public and another in private deepens public cynicism. Which leaves the biggest question of all. If this is what Farage caught in just one off-camera moment, what else is being said in rooms we'll never see? Because in politics, sometimes the most important speeches are the ones made when no one's supposed to be listening. This was today's important update. We want to make it clear that our videos do not contain any kind of misinformation. Our only goal is to deliver true and verified news from across the UK right here on Britain Unfold. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Britain Unfold channel. Thank you.